Each fulfilled agreements signals to the brain, it's okay to relax here. You're safe. It's like a micro moment of reliability, help, rewind. It's rewired. I said rewind, but it's rewired face-based thinking, and it's developed into a secure attachment. So that's why it's important.
And
It matters.
Tell me how you use this with clients in the counseling center?
Well, so sometimes I encourage them to track small wins, and moments of consistency, both their own and their partners. You see, I got both of them, not just one. Yes, not one. And then I'll say reinforce their emotional safety is mutual. Make sure it's not one-sided. So sometimes it's just observance. I've told you, I'm big on observing. You can watch a person's behavior.
So let me just explain. You've shared this with me lots of times, but in case anybody missed this, a lot of times when a couple will come into the counseling center, what you will do is sit with them, and I don't know how you do it, you can explain, but basically you just sit back and watch them, whether it's argue, whether it's what you explain.
Yeah, I just allow them to excuse me. I just allow them to talk, interact.
How do you say that? What do you tell them? Hey guys.
Well, sometimes I just do it. I don't even say anything until after. I'll just say I was just watching how you guys were expressing to each other. Especially if it's an argument, or they may say, we have a problem with communication. And then I'll just say, okay, well, tell me about it. And then I'll see one person interrupt the other person. And then I just don't say anything. And I'm just observing and saying, well, I can see. Did you hear what she was saying? It sounds like you interrupted before she could get her thought out. So allow her to get her thought out. And then I want you to respond to her thought. Instead of interrupting and saying, well, this isn't right or whatever, you didn't let her get the thought out. But I could then tell I see where the communication problem is. We're not getting it out.
Okay.
All right. So here's some final, I guess, insights.
Security is not the absence of fear.
Right.
Okay. It's the confidence that even with fear, we are seen, known, and still safe. So, wow, fear doesn't always shout. We've said this before. It often whispers through sabotage, criticism, or hesitation. So, ladies and gentlemen, some of these things are so subtle. In summary, I guess I would talk about being self-aware, especially of the baggage. At one of my men's group, I actually walked in one session with suitcases.
I remember that.
To introduce the idea that we all carry baggage. And some of our suitcases are bigger than others. But yeah, that's what we would encourage you to do. Now, here's what else we would share with you in order to how to make all this work. Teresa is great at giving practical, clinical tools to you. While we are embracing that, we also want to talk about a very powerful relationship, and that is you guys having a relationship with Jesus.
Yes.
That relationship is going to make everything not perfect, not where there isn't situations and troubles and arguments and disagreement, but it's going to make the whole relationship sustainable. So we like to say that relationship makes all your relationships work.
Yes.
So if you haven't made a decision to, hey, Jim, hey, Teresa, I really want to have a personal relationship with Jesus. I want to turn my life over. I want to submit, bow my knee, bow down to him so he can lift me up. That's when this really gets really, really good. Here's what we'd encourage you to do for us. We would really appreciate it so much. If you would subscribe to this show, if you would tell others about it and share, our goal is to influence the way the world does marriage. If you aren't sure, hey, Jim, I want that personal relationship with Jesus. I've heard people talk about it. I don't know what to do. We're going to put in the show notes a very simple yet detailed plan of how you can move from outside the circle to inside the circle. Thank you guys so much for listening to us. We really, really appreciate it. We look forward to seeing you next week.